Welcome to Queen's Quest Podcasting, the show for anyone tired of waiting for things to happen and who's ready to start making them happen. Every week, we'll discuss actionable strategies to unlock your full potential and turn your ambition into achievements, all with the spiritual foundation. The goal is to ignite the fire inside of you, to increase the passion for the journey that you're on, and to invigorate new life into what feels stuck. We'll close the gap to where you are to where you want to be. I'm your host, Queena Landry. Your future starts now. Welcome to episode 0. This podcast is going to help me just as much as it helps you, because you know there is power in words. They come up in the era where they say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That is so untrue. So we're gonna scratch that, because words have power. Listeners, let me introduce myself for the first time as a podcaster. I am the Queena Landry. I am passionate. I'm a straight shooter. I'm a faith walking woman of God. I hold the prestige titles of wife for 16 wonderful years. 3 children call me mom. Ages 33, 14, and 12. Yes, my bonus child is an adult. I am the author of Faith Over Flesh. You can purchase that in Amazon. Small plug. I call this episode 0, just really learning about me and then also learning about my why behind Queen's Quest podcast. So, why did I start a podcast show? The answer is simple and complex. I am here truly because I am obedient to what I have been called to do, which is to inspire women to see the best in themselves, to ignite the fire inside of them, to increase the passion for the journey they're on, and also to invigorate new life into what feels stuck. By birth, I am an introvert, but by purpose, I am an extrovert. I enjoy really being at home with my family and just taking trips with my family. I can be a background dancer. However, if I have to, I will be Tina. Truly, if you have told me 7 years ago I would be doing this, I would not have believed you. Seriously, when I hear people say that, I'm like, really? It's true. Like, I would not have believed that. I had a good friend tell me I should do podcasting. It was about, 5 years ago. I'm like, girl, no one wants to listen to me. I don't want to hear me. And she just encouraged me at that time and was like, you are a good listener. You give great advice and you're so inspiring. I'm like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. Well, here we are 5 years later. I know it took me a while to lean in, but I am here. What you can expect out of this podcast is for me to give you the tea, girlfriends. The T stands for transparency, evidence, and authenticity. Know that this podcast is going to help me just as much as it helps you, because you know there is power in words. If you were like me, come up in an era where they say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That is so untrue. We're going to scratch that, because words have power. So as I speak to you and I inspire you, I am receiving that same inspiration message for myself. I did go back and forth on whether I could do a solo podcast. It's just truly the Queena Landry inspiring people. But I do my research. I listen to other solo podcasters, just kind of get the vibe. I researched the equipment to use, what was required, what platform to record on. I did all of the things and really just to go ahead and do it. A lot of times we get stuck, as I did. Should I have a video with it or audio only? And really, it was intimidating. I'm going to be honest. Then I stumbled upon a video that was like a light bulb moment, an aha moment. And it said, keep it simple. It said, create your outline. Start with audio only, because if not, you will talk yourself out of becoming a podcaster. And Jesus, this is exactly what I needed to hear, because what I know about myself is if there is something I am uncomfortable with, I will procrastinate. Yes, I know I'm not alone. Y'all know you're in your head like, yes, that's me. I know there's others out there, and that's okay. This podcast really is for you to be inspired by me, right? So you can do the things that you're uncomfortable with, that get you out your comfort zone, so then you can be your best version of yourself. And really, that's when the blessings and all of the things will flow. Knowing that if people knew that I was working on a podcast, they're going to ask me, when is it coming to pass, and what is it going to be about, and all of the things. All hands were on deck to birth this podcast. It really was a family project. My husband helped create the name. I had a list of names written down, never told him about it. We're driving home from church one Sunday, and I'm like, okay, what would be a good name for the podcast? He was like, Queen's Quest. I went to look at my list to start typing it up, and then it came up on my notes, like, you already had this name down. And so it's like confirmation, and God will do that. Then my son, he created the intro music. My talented son, Beats by Little Boy Manifesto. My daughter, helping with topics. She's excited for me to do this podcast, inspiring women, and she understands the importance behind that. My god brother helped design the logo. I'm learning that I'm nothing without my support. I'm learning that if people don't know that you need help, then they won't help you. And once I put that out in the atmosphere and I asked for help, then I received it. So at this point in time, I couldn't turn back, right? Like, with all the help that I received to actually birth this thing, all eyes were on me to have it come to pass. So here's Queen's Quest Podcast. Its roots for Queen's Quest Podcast, it is to inspire women to be the best version of themselves, truly, to learn sooner rather than later as to what their purpose is, and to put their yes into action. I said yes to podcasting. Now I am walking in my yes, girlfriends. You can expect new episodes every Tuesday with topics that's geared toward women, to meet you where you are. I welcome comments, and please leave topics you would like for me to discuss, whether it's issues that you suffer with, your girlfriend suffer with, your mom, your sister, your daughter. Like, bring it. Like it, share it, because you want your girlfriends to win with you, right? You don't want to be the only one growing and getting your life together through this podcast, right? I am my sister's keeper. Yes, I am. One last thing I will share with you. Each podcast, we will have a scripture and or song. And that's just to keep you going through the week until we meet again. So tune in, take notes, and enjoy the ride. This episode's scripture is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in the future. This episode's song, Intentional by Travis Green. It highlights that everything about your journey is purposeful. So tune in for next Tuesday, where we will be talking about the root of a woman. Thank you guys for listening. Stay great, be great, do great. Signing out, the Queena Landry.